Welcome back, everyone. This is Power Surge and my dog co-host Buffy. I want to make a video for you today about when I believe the Bitcoin price is going to finally stop falling. I'm basing this hypothesis off of historical information and previous rallies and crashes that Bitcoin has gone through. It's gone through, believe it or not, many trends like it did last year, 2017, where it rallied through the roof up to almost $20,000 and then crashed. As it has been this year, it's about $7,100 as I'm making this video. So it's crashed about 60% or more since its all-time highs in December of about 19,000. It's had these crazy patterns and trends in history before. I want to actually show you what happened in 2013. So we're basically just looking at CoinMarketCap here. We saw the Bitcoin price back in July of 2013, right around 4th of July. It was about $80, right? Less than $100. And Bitcoin was about $100 throughout July, and it started to see some crazy rallying throughout the end of summer, up to 120. September was getting hyped, about 125, 130, and the pump just kept going. October, it was about 140. Into November, we break 200. And it took only a couple weeks to get from $200 to $1,200, or about $1,100 Bitcoin, back in 2013. This massive rally from $200 to $1,100 only took a few weeks. And what happened after? The same pattern that is currently happening in Bitcoin basically unfolded. The same choppy drop, right? We had a tremendous crash, then it came back up. In 2013, it went from $1,000, crashed all the way down to 700, then came back up to almost 1,000, failed rally, back to 700, failed rally, back to almost 1,000, choppiness like it is, and then just failed, continued to be choppy, downtrending from essentially December of 2013 until January of 2015, Bitcoin downtrended. So if history repeats itself, Bitcoin is going to downtrend for at least a year. And in this current trend that we're looking at, if you look at 2013, the price went from $1,100 at its peak, and it crashed all the way down to about $200 in January 2015. So 1 year after the peak of $1,100, it was down to $211. That was a 1 year downtrend, right? Let's say history repeats itself and we have another 1 year downtrend. About a year and 1 month is how long the last one went. Here we're looking at CoinMarketCap and we have the last year, right? Basically from January 2017 all the way up until now, which we're about May of 2018, right? Almost June. So in December, you may know Bitcoin had its crazy rally. We are about 5 to 6 months into the downtrend period of Bitcoin. So if the last downtrend was 1 year and it lost about 80% of its value, then we still have a lot further to go, unfortunately, for those of you who are holding Bitcoin or other cryptos. I have some cryptocurrency too, so I'm feeling the pain with you. I sold most of my Bitcoin and my Litecoin in 2017 December. You can watch my video where I warn everybody right around New Year's that the Bitcoin price is going to collapse. And I did reinvest about $1,000. So I'm still hurting a little bit with you guys because I didn't foresee that this downtrend would continue. And I'm telling you now, we're about 6 months into a downtrend. Right about February or January of 2019, I believe, is when the price of Bitcoin will stop crashing. And it's going to bottom out at about $4,500 to $5,000. Some of you may find this hard to believe because you think Bitcoin is never going to go below its $6,700 low that happened a few months ago. And it's getting close to there now. We're at $7,100. And in my opinion, We're basically got no hype for Bitcoin, no love, no attention. There's very little hype on the major news channels, and the sentiment is negative. It's going to remain negative for 6 months. And then it's still going to be hush hush, but we're going to start a silent bull run. An accumulation phase will really start probably in about January of 2019. January to March of 2019, if Bitcoin is $4,500 or $5,000, you can bet I will be accumulating at those levels, because I really think that's where it's going to go. Some good news for those of us holding altcoins is that perhaps altcoins will not fall as dramatically as Bitcoin, at least good projects. Because altcoins have already been hit really hard as Bitcoin has crashed the last couple weeks, we've seen altcoins take an even bigger hit. Personally, I had some NEO that I bought at about $70, and I'm looking at NEO at $49. I've lost about a third of my investment. I'm not happy about that. But I'm not going to sell at a loss because I think that NEO is a legit project. There's more development going into it. Overall, on the technology standpoint, it's never been more bullish to be into crypto. I want to say that from the get-go. And Bitcoin, Litecoin, NEO, Ethereum, certain projects and digital assets are not garbage. You're not going to see Bitcoin go to zero or Litecoin go to zero value. Just like a penny stock, some penny stocks are garbage, right? But we've seen Bitcoin improve, it has development, it has a community, and it has a real thing and a real purpose in life. You can transfer value across a decentralized network from anywhere on the planet in a matter of minutes. So this asset will exist, but in my opinion, the amount of money that flooded it was way too much. And if you just look at the trends, if you forget about the technology, and if this history repeats itself from 2013, then we're going to go through about a 1 year really ugly bear market. We're about halfway through it now. And in January or February of 2019, Bitcoin being about $5,000, I don't know what the other coins will be, but at that point, we'll probably see an accumulation phase and another slow rally begin. And it's going to take another year to amp up that rally at least. And I don't know 100% the future. Of course, nobody does. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you my opinion and this information I've uncharted based on the past. I believe that history does have a tendency to repeat itself. And the 2013 to 2015 downtrend is what I believe we're kind of in right now. A modern repeating of that trend in Bitcoin cycles. If you found this video helpful or informative, go ahead, smash the like button. I apologize for not making a lot more videos. The last 2 weeks I've been working in Las Vegas at a super cool event, and there'll be a video on my other channel about that. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment if you think I'm totally wrong and Bitcoin is gonna moon next week, or if you think I'm right and Bitcoin is gonna continue downtrending for another 6 months. And then we're gonna start our rally. Go ahead and tell me in the comment section. Please subscribe. I do make videos all the time. And as always, just have a great day.